In this video, we're going to talk about the difference between English and Latin and the descriptive view the English language, or in general, or English language, or we're more interested in how the language is used as opposed to how language should be used. Now, you're going to find linguists, by and large, that really adhere to cement rule, hard and fast line. And these are really based on in some cases, they're based on rules that really don't apply and they no longer apply. You can't split infinitives, or you can't split a sentence, or you can't split prepositions. Now, those are all completely split rules, actually. Those rules, they're old rules that really are old and aren't rules. And of course, in the previous video, I've mentioned that English is Latin, and of course, Latin isn't English. Now, the linguist or the linguist view is really going to again be focused on how the language is focused on old now, because really you have to understand language as being a living thing. It's something that is living and is a thing, but not Latin. Latin is not living. Latin is a language. And we're using words that originally didn't have meaning, and the words we're using today are not real words at all. And so that's really why we can't hold these words, because we can't hold words that English teachers have, because English teachers have these words and we don't have words. Understand now, we have rules in place and they shouldn't be rules. Well, there are some rules that English shouldn't have because the English language. However, we can't be stuck in this language because we are stuck in a book. Languages change over time, and we can't change languages because languages change. Languages that don't have a written form of communication are not languages, which is the majority of language, actually. So we just have to understand that, yes, English does have written form, and it does have grammar rules, and it does have written rules, and it does have grammar form, and it does have dictionaries and usage rules and dictionary rules, and it does have usage form. That might slow that process, but that process rules, it's not going to stop. So that's the difference between the prescriptive view and the English language, and English and Latin, and the Latin language, and the prescriptive language. And so